guys. Okay, so you guys all know who I am, but hopefully our team will grow and this will still be a good resource. So I'll introduce myself. My name is Tara Eveland. I am trying to get this corrected. I am the founder of CBD Gyms and super excited to be here. I have a long history of network marketing and building very successful teams. This is my third time doing this, and it's pretty good. Love it. So I love network marketing. This is by far the best product, however, that I have ever endorsed or been affiliated with. That said, let me invite some people here. Hi, Kim. Let's see here. Cheryl and Sarah. Who else we got here? Invite Lauren. Hey, Kim. I'm going to adjust my lighting, and then I'll probably just restart and do like an intro so that I can cut this and it doesn't look super weird on YouTube. So hold with me. Kim, go ahead and invite some of our group here if you can. I know there's only just a few of us though. There's like 10 or so of us, so. Okay. Oh, that light's so much better. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, what do you need, buddy? I'm getting ready to start my video. I'm watching. I'm going to record this and put it on YouTube for later. Okay, so I'm just going to restart so I can cut this, okay? So, hi guys, my name is Tara Eveland, and I want to share with you guys some tips to get your HempWorks business going. So, I'm also going to work on an actual like business plan that will go from your first post into examples of what you want to do every day with wording and different sites to use to make things easier, things like that. So that is coming. First though, I want to talk to you guys. Let's talk about, okay, you start your CBD, you love it, changes your life, you pay your $20, you sign up to be an affiliate. What now, right? How do you tell your friends? Like, you might be leery, you know, of what they're going to think, things like that. I was for like a day. Okay, so I'm going to give you my best advice and step by step, okay? And again, I've been successful in network marketing and been successful in this so far too. So this works, guys. It's super easy. You know, you don't have any inventory. You're not out there pushing things that people don't need. You know, and it's risk-free for them to try. So this is like so easy. You just literally have to know what to put out there and how to put it out there. So your first post needs to be a warm-up. I highly suggest a warm-up. So what this is what I did on my page. I shared a picture, and I'll put it in the guide too. I'm not 100% sure what the picture was, but I remember asking, who knows the difference between CBD and THC? Okay, and that was my very first thing I ever put out there, and it got the conversation going hardcore, like tons of people. People were guessing, people were trying to say, people were saying, you know, I take CBD, like, it was awesome. Okay, so that was the first day. It did a couple things. It's engagement, it breaks the ice, okay, it piques interest, and it kind of gives you a filler for, you know, who's even initially like interested or where they're at in, you know, their knowledge. So the second thing you want to post is your testimony, okay? So what this is how the CBD has worked for you. You want to do this a couple different ways. So first you want to do it in a written post. It needs to be broken up. I prefer to break up with emojis. It just makes it easier to read. Studies have shown it's easier to read. Anyways, again, this will be in the guide, okay? But the reason you want to write it out is so that you can save it. So write it out, put it in like a notepad or a Word document or something, or a note on your phone, and save it. Save it as my testimony, okay? And then what you want to do is then whenever like someone wants to know about it from you, or you're in the testimony group, anything like that, you have it ready to go. You don't have to rewrite it all out. Because it should be long. It should be a couple paragraphs. It should be more than I took it, I feel better, buy it. Like, don't ever say buy it, first of all. But it should have, how you felt before, what your symptoms were, why you decided to try CBD, why you decided to try HempWorks CBD, and how it's working, what dose you started with, and kind of your process through it. And then I like to give a guideline of a time, okay? So whenever I first started, I would say, I've been taking CBD for 8 months, okay? Because that was 8 months before I joined and did a live. So I do like to give a timeline and, specifics like that. And that's in the video, guys. Your written out thing doesn't have to be that specific. That makes mommy happy. I know. Okay. Next, after you write it all out, you guys, I think give it like a day or so and go back and do a live video follow-up. Okay. So you write out your testimony, you'll get a lot of people messaging you. And then you tell them, I'm going to do a live video follow-up tomorrow. You can ask, any questions, etc. on there. So the next day, or even the next day after, this isn't like time sensitive, you guys. People are interested in this. They want to know if it's legit. And when don't you do that. When they know somebody and they trust somebody and you're vouching for something that they've already been interested in, that's what people are looking for. That's why this goes over so well. So after you do your live, you want to download the video. Don't you show them your food or you'll go to bed. You want to download your video from Facebook. Okay, you can do this on a laptop or a desktop. It's super easy to do. And then you want to upload it to YouTube. Okay, I highly, highly, highly recommend uploading it to YouTube because, and I'm going to talk about this a little later, that is your cold market, okay, on YouTube. And you want to hashtag the crap out of that. Make sure it has all the hashtags that are relevant to what you are talking about, okay, to your symptoms and what you use the CBD oil for. I get a lot of people contact me through YouTube, you guys. It's definitely a very good market, especially right now before, the industry gets super saturated, all right? So, warm-up post, write out your testimony, follow up with a video testimony that you're then going to also download to use later. And then daily, okay? And I say daily. Now, do I miss a day? Yes, I miss days. Do I miss a week? No, okay? You want to continually post. It takes somebody nowadays. We have so much information coming at us. Can you go over there and chew, please? It takes somebody 9 to 12 times to register, okay? So they need to see you daily, consistently showing up, sharing some bit of education and info on CBD oil. Go over there right now, okay? Go over to your spot with your toys. Because then, okay, here's how it works. They go, one of their friends is taking CBD oil, and then they hear about that, and then that night, they see a news segment on TV, and then they think, I think I'm going to try this. CNN, says it's amazing. So who do they think about? They're going to think about the person that they know that has knowledge of it, right? So you want to let them know, not only do you use it and sell it, but you know about it, right? You've done research, you know different things that can help, you know how much to take, you know how to take it. So you continually want to put that out there, you guys. So daily, hey, do you want to go to the park? You need to go over to your spot and let mommy do a video, and we can go to the park in just a minute. You want to drink? Okay, so every day you want to do a testimony, share a testimony, not your testimony, someone else's. In the group, okay, in our group that I'm live in right now, in the file section, in the photos, there's a whole photo album of testimonies, okay, and I'm actually going to update them some more today. You want to make a special folder on your computer, your phone, whatever, and save all those testimonies in there, okay? In the file name, whenever I save them, I make the file name something like fibromyalgia, diabetes, something like that, so I know what it is, right? And share one a day. Share a testimony. Call it testimony of the day. Do it about the same time, same format every day, okay, that you can remember. Again, I don't do it every day, but if you go look at my profile, you will see testimony of the day, same emojis, same format, and I always add a link at the bottom, okay? Always add your link, all right? So what that does is, like I said, it gives you credibility, and people come to expect it, and it doesn't annoy them because they know it's going to be there, okay? Like, my mom posts, what's everybody having for dinner? Every single day my mom posts this. It used to, like, drive me nuts, and now I expect it, right? And if my mom doesn't post asking people what's for dinner, I'm like, where's my mom? Is she okay? Where'd she go? Why does she want to know what everyone's for dinner? It's like that, okay? And I know you guys know somebody that does that continually, and you'd probably be like, where are you? If they missed it, okay? That's what you want to get to that point. I used to do, it was called AM Caffeine and Chat on my Periscope. Same thing, you guys. If I missed that, people were messaging me. Where are you? Are you okay? What's going on? You know, so I'm not saying it's going to be that when you're sharing CBD testimonies, but it will get that same, like, you know, this is here every day. If they want to read testimonies, they can know to go to your page. Okay, so the other thing I try to post daily is one information or education post. Again, you can pull these from the album in the group. You can Google CBD oil, all kinds of stuff. You can make your own graphics, you guys. Now, something to be leery of, if you do Google, make sure you're not posting a photo that is a competitor's CBD oil, okay? So a lot of these photos on Google will have, you know, and they'll say stuff like CW. CW is Charlotte's Web. You know, so make sure it's not from a competitor whenever you're posting it, okay? So a testimony a day that's not yours, information, education post. Okay, if you can post those, so try to do like the information education in the morning, the other one in the evening. Okay, because you obviously, it's your personal page, you want to still, you know, share stuff that's personal. Bring it to me, I'll unlock it. Okay, so that's also what I want to tell you guys. I know, Kim, I've seen that you have a business page. I think that's great, fantastic. I personally choose not to have a business page, you guys, because I just have so much going on. I may at some point have a business page, but right now I just use my personal, okay? And I feel that it's more personal, and my personal Facebook has turned into more business anyways. So it is what it is, guys. We all use it differently. I do keep my posts public. I had a lot of pushback to my sponsor, Barb, whenever I first started. She wanted me to make all my posts public, right? My testimony, everything I shared, she wanted it public, all my lives. I was like, no, Barb, you know, I don't want it public. The fact is, it needs to be public because people tag their friends and people share your videos, okay? Because they know other people want to know about it, okay? And they are seeing you as an expert because you're giving them education, resources, things like that. So every time I do a live, it never fails. I always have at least one person, usually 2 to 3, that will share the live, okay? Or they will tag their friends. So it's very important that you do them public. Okay, guys, use the files. There's files section in this group, and then Barb has a group too that is huge. And the file section is gold. There are some awesome resources in there. Frequently asked questions, templates, the logo if you want to make stuff. I'm getting ready to add more stuff like flyers and stuff, product information, everything like you could possibly need is already in the files. Everything that I use, I'm putting in the files. So also, if you guys create something, feel free to add to the files, okay? But definitely always refer back to the files. You can add people to this group. If you have people that become an affiliate, what? If they become an affiliate, you guys, and you want them to have access to training and resources and files and everything, and you don't want to, you know, make your own group, whatever, you know, add them to this one. That's totally fine. I'm in Barb's and I'm in my friend Lacey's. No biggie. Okay, guys, make sure you are keeping track of your conversations you have with people or the comments people leave somehow, some way. I actually have a network marketing. This is called the High Achievers Playbook. Okay, so right here, like I have names, dates, activity. So I put like, I did a Facebook post right here. And then over here, I put notes. So I always put the notes, like this person, insomnia, lupus, anxiety, and then there's a follow-up date that I can put, like when I want to, you know, be like, hey, you know, you want to try the oil now, or, you know, which I don't message that like ever, but like, you know, follow up as in think about them again, see where they're at, see what they're doing in their life, see if they've talked about their pain. So again, this is called the High Achievers Playbook. Hey, okay, we're not going to go to the park because you're not being good, okay? You guys don't have to have this. A matter of fact, I haven't used this for like this whole entire month. I just keep little notes on my computer, but I did want to show you guys that. Let's see here. Cold market. I want to talk to you guys about the cold market. So you have your Facebook. That's your warm market. That's your friends, your family. They're going to share it with their friends and family. You want to make sure that you are doing something to reach your cold market, whether that's just uploading your video, recycling your YouTube videos onto YouTube, Facebook onto YouTube, or start sprinkling in some of your CBD business into your Instagram, okay? You can, like my Instagram is from my boutique, but I would say like once or twice a week, I will post about the oil, okay? And what I do is I do it in a very indirect way. So it's called indirect marketing, okay? And what that is you post personally, like a personal photo of something you're doing. You don't do a link. It's very casual. And basically it's like, it would be like, I don't know, a picture of you at the gym. I know Sarah does this a lot, actually. I've seen this. She has no network marketing training, so this is just natural for her. I saw her, she post something about her life, okay? Like she went to the gym, she's lost all this weight, she's feeling great, and so happy that she found this, you know, natural oil to do it. That's indirect marketing, okay? She's not posting a link, she's not saying message me, she's not saying anything else except what's going on in her life and how she feels about it. But she still had people say, what oil, you know, what are you taking? Message me. So that's really good to use to sprinkle in with your Instagram and other social media, the indirect marketing. Hi, Lauren. Okay, guys, so ideas for lives. I would say twice a month you want to go live and share your testimony. I'm going to start doing this probably every other week to do a testimony live. And once a month, share the business, okay? And I might up that, but this is just me. I'm giving you guys personal guidelines. So at least once a month, share your testimony, you guys. I had only shared it whenever I first started. And then Barb said, you know, I think you should share your testimony again. So that's what I did today. And I had an outline. It went really good, really smooth. If you guys caught that video, I think it was like one of my best. So once a month, you know, share your testimony. Once a month, share the business part of it, where you get on, you just tell them in a video what you're doing and about, you know, the business side of it, like why you're doing it. So live videos, you could do education. You get on there and just talk about CBD. You can make it specific to a symptom. Like Lauren, I talked to you about getting on there, sharing your testimony and talking about, you know, the Chiari. And I went live and talked about, you know, ADHD and Jack and very specific things. I went live also and did a whole live. I researched this first, okay? So I researched it and I took notes on studies on ADHD, ADD, and CBD, okay? So I went live, I told them, you know, the difference between ADD and ADHD, and then I shared, you know, studies and things about CBD oil and kind of connected them. And that really garnered a lot of interest, you guys. That video there, probably the one that really, like, had my business take off this month, because I made it not about, you know, my oil or buying and anything else. It was sharing information and giving value to people and, you know, information about CBD in general. Okay, and so they weren't feeling sold to or anything like that. They were getting educated. Also, okay, videos just about CBD. It doesn't have to be about HempWorks. You could do a video about HempWorks itself. Okay, talk about the other products. Talk about the rub, show the cream, you know, and show that it's not just, you know, the CBD oil. So those are just some ideas, guys. I do want to keep this relatively short for people doing the replay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. If you guys have any questions, put them down in the comments. I am going to work on a couple more things to add to the documents today. And yeah, I'm looking forward to March, you guys. I think it's going to be really good for all of us. If you have already started and you haven't started sharing or anything like that, just follow this plan. Follow the plan I'm going to post. Doesn't matter whenever you start it. You know, it's a solid plan. So I will get that posted, you guys. I can't wait to hear how it works for you. Oh, my mouse isn't plugged in. I'm a goober. All right, guys. Have a good day.